he refers to Batman refers to the car as a Batmobile, and Robin's like, "What are you, some kind of queer or something?" And he's like, "Shut up, I'm Batman."
If you don't want a bat bitch slap, robot chicken. I was thinking of something, and I kind of forgot, but that's okay, because half of the things we're talking about is always random anyway, or at least for this particular set of videos.
This series. You should be naming the series.
This series. We'll call it the random video game series?
Well, because then that's too big. You should call this like the
UglyKatsuki's
Excelsior series. Or like...
Call it wait.
Something weird.
It was something about Batman. It's like, it would have been nice for like just a nostalgic sort of sense, where like, you know, they're like, let's say Alfred, for instance, he says like, why don't you go a ride in the Batmobile? And they'll be like, Alfred, it's called the Tumbler, or something like that. You know, so it feels like, you know, I mean, obviously they're still pretty true to the series.
Yeah,
but I mean, like, but I mean, for like,
well, they did pretty well with those movies anyway.
Oh yeah, they did, and I love those movies. Don't get me wrong. But yeah,
I was thinking of a movie that was good. I don't know, like for some reason there's a pattern where
Colonial Transit Authority.
I mean, like, look at like Superman Returns. It was okay, but like it could have been better. You know, like
it could have been better.
Like, I mean, what happened there? I mean, like, so when you're doing a movie or something, or
you know what? So what someone would tell you, right?
What?
For that comment, they would say, "Wrong."
Yeah, fuck you, asshole. I love it. Like the X-Files guy. Like that. I'm just kidding, man. But like, you know, just like, I don't know. If I was ever to direct or produce something, I'd be like, okay, this is how we're gonna do it, and this is why we're gonna do it. And I'd just throw Superman down on the table or something, or throw, I don't know, some.
Oh, this feels like friggin' like Jenga. You gotta use like people.
But there's people. There's bodies.
There's...
Like, I'm
trying to see if I could hit someone with another body.
Why is this guy running for his life? There's a man with a jetpack running around
with
a hammer.
He doesn't fear me.
That was his mistake.
That was his mistake.
That's his burden.
Do you think you had enough, Katsuki? There will never be enough.
Jason Douglas?
I don't remember anymore.
That's Jason Douglas's voice.
Oh, okay. You were mentioning about it when we were talking about when we were doing the Overkill.
Yeah, well, just because I like that.
Yeah.
Is
that the one where he's? Is that the one with the?
He's in Bubblegum.
With the boom, with the head and the crushing.
What?
Is he that guy, in the disco? Is that who? Or is it someone else?
Who does he play?
I forget his name, but he was like the
Jovian
style.
Yeah,
Jovian style.
Getagiro. His name is Getagiro, but they refer to him as something else. I don't know.
The dog of Nergal.
Yeah. I'm now a dog of Nergal. He plays a big character in Bubblegum.
Bubblegum.
80 Police.
What do you think the whole like
why
they called it Bubblegum?
It's because
was there a bubblegum shortage?
No, they referred to it. It's really stupid. It's one Japanese guy writing it said like, oh, the city they were in, it was very fragile. Because of,
and is he making this sort of like analogy with bubblegum?
He's making a reference to a bubblegum bubble.
That is stupid.
That it's about to pop. And so how much money do you think that costs to do a cartoon and to in Japan and to bring it over here and do it in English, and then they're going to call it something stupid like Bubblegum Crisis?
That's what it's called. It's not like it was like called something else.
No, I mean like, I don't know, like Bubblegum. And that's how I have faith where people like with imaginations, like someone like you or like me, could write a book and like, you know what works and what doesn't work. You're not an idiot.
We were talking about, like, I have to talk about it again, but it's the whole the titty sucking anime. Like, remember we were talking about like we're gonna have a board meeting, guys. We gotta talk about a new show we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Like, get this.
There's
this guy, and he's like really powerful and shit.
Yeah.
He can make shit. He has this crazy scythe, and he's got a scar on his face. He's gonna look badass.
But the only way he can replenish his powers is by
sucking on chicks' tits.
And then they're like, oh yeah, very good, yes, very good. We like.
Can we have them as like really big titty white women?
Yes,
that's what we love.
Yes.
We love white women.
Absolutely, yes.
Make that shit.
We can, yeah.
Make it.
Here's $100,000 to create this program. I mean, like.
It's so.
And that is word for word how that conversation had to have gone down.
We were there. We snuck in the board meeting.
It's just common sense, guys. You know, what was that AkiCon? Again, okay, I'm not making fun of. I'm making fun of the show. But if you like it, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. But like, you know, okay, guys, seriously, we need to create a new hip TV show popular with today's youth. Okay, what do we got? Like, okay, this is what we got, guys. We got a drink, right? A drink you gotta buy, and when you drink, a chick comes out of it.
When you drink, no, she turns into a chick.
Well, whatever. I haven't watched the show. I mean, I'm pitching the idea to you. This guy's watched
it. You're fired.
But anyway,
it's like that's not how it works. You're fired.
She's a naked chick. Okay.
I think she has clothes. You're fired.
And rather than just fucking the chick, the guy walks around and plays around because he's Japanese and
he wants to build a relationship with
exactly.
her because he's lonely.
But okay,
most protagonists.
I won't knock that because I'm not a one night fucking kind of guy. I'm a relationship.
I'm a one woman man, and I would like a long term relationship.
Yeah, you know that's what we're looking for. We're not players.
Yeah.
Well, we could be. We're not.
We could be, but we're not. Yeah. So we're not going to.
And we're not just saying that. But anyway,
most of the time.
And that's how ridiculous the conversation went down. Bubblegum sucking titties. Superpowers, pop drinks
turning into chicks.
Popsicle.
That like you'd have to breathe life into them by kissing them, by giving them carbon dioxide.
Which we do have. Yeah, that makes sense. So that's clever.
Yeah,
but
it's just an excuse to kiss the chick.
Yeah, to a chick made of a soft drink.
Yeah.
So I mean, crazy.
Yeah.
I'm so Ronry. And then you got people. Who stay in basements.
What was his name again? Oh, Kim Jong-il.
Hello.
Hello. Ronry.
If you were in that building when it collapsed, would you get hurt?
I would get hurt.
Okay, so just put the charges on it and then just go up and then have it blow it up and then kind of be on it when it. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, anime can be very silly sometimes.
Yep.
And when I mean silly, I mean stupid.
Yep. So again, like there's, if you got an idea for something,
make sure it's good.
Yeah, show it to a friend first,
and have him and not be like a really like crazy otaku type perverted friend.
Yeah,
because he'll probably back you up.
Yeah.
I mean like a realistic friend,
and then take it to someone who's a friend, but doesn't appreciate this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
and then you get an unbiased opinion, and they'll pick it apart. Don't take.
That's like what we have.
I know. I'm saying it,
yeah,
but not saying you.
Yeah.
I mean, he was writing something. I'm writing something now.
Yeah.
Just for fun. Just why not?
And we're basically trying to make sure that none of each other's things turns out to be like magic wizard armor.
Yeah, where it's this way because it's this way. I was I do. You know where I'm going with this, Kotz.
I do know.
I did this. I'm into comic books and stuff. I'm pretty good at with the art and everything. No, I'm not tooting my own horn. I am my biggest critic, but I'm
he thinks he's God.
No. At my local comic book store, I do free comic book day every year, where I go and I'll draw. I like the guys there. They like me. I'll draw for kids for free when they come in. It builds stuff up for the store. I feel good doing it. So a kid will come up and I'll draw a Superman for him or whatever. And it takes me 5 minutes or 10 minutes. And they're happy.
Even has a time limit.
Yeah, 5-10 minutes. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying I have to do it within 5-10 minutes. Anyway.
Yes, continue.
This one guy came up to me and he asked me for my business card. And like an idiot at that time, I had my phone number on my business cards. So anyway, he calls me up later asking me to do a comic book with him, right? So, I'm like, okay, sounds cool, kind of. Then I get the synopsis from him. And then I realize the guy is a moron. This is before I read it. He smells like
Cheetos.
He smells like Cheetos, ketchup, and cigarettes. He
has money for cigarettes.
He looks like a heroin addict, which I didn't see this on comic. I saw this later. But anyway, I read the book. It's about this stupid ninja guy who has like samurai. He has like symbiote powers, like from Spider-Man, like Venom, where it's a suit, it's a nano suit, and it gives him all this special powers. And the character is basically like God.
Yeah.
And